welcome back to the channel. Happy Wednesday. Come on in, grab a seat, take a load off, grab your beverage of choice, and or have this playing in the background while you are sewing, or if you're on your lunch. This will be a little bit of a chatty video because I have some exciting news. I want to share just a small bit of a fabric haul with you, and then talk a little bit about some sewing plans. And so this will be a fun video today. Definitely stay tuned for Sunday. I will have another sew along for you, and it is a good one that I have been talking about for quite some time. So for those who have been waiting patiently, it's coming on Sunday. So make sure that you definitely stay tuned so you know what that is. And for those who caught the video on Sunday, remember you have until August 23rd for the giveaway. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to my video on Sunday and check that out. I will be announcing the giveaway winner next week, Wednesday, August 25th, which will be a collaboration video. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So I have my notes because I need to make sure that I am staying on track. I do want to, first of all, thank you to everyone who sent their happy anniversary wishes. For those who don't know, our wedding anniversary was on the 13th, and so we had a wonderful time. We went to dinner, walked around. It was a proper date night that we haven't had like that since maybe January of 2020. So it's been a long time, besides, date night in the house, but it's nice to get out. And we saw the movie Respect with Jennifer Hudson. 10 out of 10, highly recommend that movie. Jennifer Hudson did her thing in that movie, so highly recommend if you're looking for a good movie to go check out. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. If you are new to the channel, welcome, thank you. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up on your way out if you enjoyed this video. Just stick around. I do upload every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and every first of the month for Sewing Buzz. And of course, we have another good Sewing Buzz coming up on September 1st. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. So let me go ahead and get in because this is a little bit of a chatty video. I have some exciting news, like I said, sewing plans, and a little bit of a fabric haul. So I think I'm just going to jump into the exciting news. Let's just jump straight to the chase. So, and you will probably see more postings about this over on Instagram and Facebook by the time you see this. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I am happy to announce that I am now a brand ambassador for Rebecca Page Patterns. Yes, so very excited, very excited. You guys know, for those who have been following me for any length of time, Rebecca Page Patterns is not new to me, not a new pattern company to me at all. As a matter of fact, you all know a couple of the things I've made, actually I'm wearing one today, but I'll share that in a moment, I will be revisiting because a lot of the patterns that I made from Rebecca Page early on was when I was closer to 300 pounds, a little over 300 pounds. And so if you've been following that journey, you know that there are certain patterns that I will be revisiting, remaking again, now that I continue to be on my weight loss journey. And so that includes Rebecca Page Patterns. And so yes, I am so very excited to be a brand ambassador for Rebecca Page Patterns. For those who have been following me for any length of time, you know that I always highly recommended two pattern companies. One was Cashmere Patterns, the other one was Rebecca Page Patterns, because of their sizing, size inclusive sizing, and Rebecca Page goes up to a 5XL as well. And so you all know, once for those who don't know, it's been maybe going on maybe 3 years that I have learned more about fit, my fitting journey, I've made custom block pants. If you've seen those videos, you know. And so after learning and continuing to learn, I'm still on a fit journey, especially now that my body is definitely changing. I do not grade up patterns. For me personally, I don't believe in grading up patterns. If it doesn't come in my measurement size range, I'm not dealing with it. And so that's just my personal preference. And so once I discovered pattern companies like Rebecca Page Patterns, it was good for me, because that allowed me to grade between sizes as opposed to trying to force my body into a pattern that is just not made for my measurements. And so yeah, Rebecca Page Patterns has always been one of those pattern companies that I've highly recommended, and I've brought you plenty reviews. So let's just start here. For those who are newer to the channel or haven't tuned in for a while, I have an entire playlist of Rebecca Page patterns that I have sewn. I created this maybe last year or so, and I continue to just drop videos in there as I do them when I have reviews of Rebecca Page patterns. So I will link to the playlist up in the iCards, which is over here, and in the description box down below. And I am going to quickly run through the patterns I have made and then talk about this pattern that I have on, which is a remake, a revisit. I have made a total of, to date, 15 patterns from Rebecca Page patterns collection. And so, like I said, I'm not new to Rebecca Page Patterns, and so if you are new to Rebecca Page Patterns, have not sewn Rebecca Page Patterns, I highly suggest go to the playlist first of these particular ones I've done so far, and check out the review on those, and then you'll kind of see my feedback. But I'm just going to run through quickly, and I'll pop up the pattern picture here of the ones I have done before. The most recent one I've done is the classic dress. I did that one back in May. The classic dress. I have done the Portia dress. So the Portia dress, as you see here, I'll pop up the picture. I did it in purple. Oh, I think this is about 3 years ago, maybe. I did it in this purple. This is the pattern. The one that I did was the free version, So there is a free version of the Portia dress. What I am going to do for every pattern that I am popping up here for you, I will leave a link down below. Nothing changes so far as affiliate links. You guys know I've had a Rebecca Page affiliate link for what, 3 years or longer at this point. And I thank you all for using it. You don't have to use the affiliate link, but again, you all know affiliate links gives commissions for patterns that are purchased using that link. You don't have to use the link, but for those who have and continue to, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so there will be affiliate links to everything that is listed below for Rebecca Page Patterns. And so that was my original version, that purple dress. I made the full dress version, which is the free version. If you go ahead and get the full version has you can line it. You can also make it into a woven pattern as well, so you can use woven or knit fabrics. The free pattern is just for knit fabrics only. And so I have remade the Portia dress, but I hacked this one into a top, and I'll share a video here as well of me in it. But I as you all know, have mentioned, I need more tops, and so here it is. And so I just hacked this into a top. So the skirt piece, which is a front and back, I measured down how far I wanted the I will call it maybe the peplum area to go down on me, and how I like to hit on me. For me, I just measured down 11 inches and retrace those two pattern pieces. And the size I cut is a 2XL. It is knit. I use, this here is a rayon jersey from Joann Fabrics. And so I absolutely love it. I will share with you a couple details. It does have a, you can have a full open back, or you can do a partial back closure. I have done a partial back closure, which you'll see, and it does have the the area where you can put the button at the top, and so for closure. However, I will say, if you wanted to, you could technically sew that. Don't do the button and just kind of leave a gap if you want that gap, and close it at the top, sewing it, because you can fit this over your head because it's V-neck, right? So you don't have to have that. I did add it just for aesthetic purposes, but it's not necessary. And so yes, it has grown on sleeves, and so you'll see in the picture the fit, but I absolutely love it. I know I needed a new one, and I said I would revisit this one anyway, so I figure, hey, since I'm making this special announcement, why don't I just go ahead and whip this up. It only took an hour to do because it's knit. You can if you have a serger, go ahead and sew everything up on your serger. It's all at 1/2 inch seam allowance, or you can do everything on, you don't need a serger, you can do everything on your sewing machine and use a zigzag stitch too as well. But as you know, at least for the most part, knit doesn't fray, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. But yes, that is what I have on. So I will leave a link to the free version. Again, if you want the free version, if you don't have an account with Rebecca Page Patterns, you'll have to create the account first in order to get the free version, and so I will link directly to that down in the description box down below. I have also made the Olivia top, which was a loungewear top. I have made the Pippa pants, which I made with to match the Olivia top. For loungewear, I have made the Tara Taylor jacket, and in that video, if you go to that video, I show you a cheater's method on how to do a narrow to adjust the shoulder width, a narrow shoulder adjustment. And I also show you, there's a part in the video where I show you how to attach the lapel, the lapel, I keep saying that, the lapel in the pattern for that jacket, so you can check that video out. I have also made the Andy Anorak. You all know this was my raincoat that I made. Absolutely love it. Obviously it is definitely too big, but I'm not giving it up, only because you know, it does rain a lot here, obviously in Texas. We're in hurricane season now, but I think I've only had to wear it maybe twice so far this year, and it was kind of drowning me a little bit, but I'm just gonna hang on to it. I would love to make another one, but check out my review. That was a beast to make. So yeah, I would definitely love to make another one in the future. The Kingston denim jacket, you all know I have talked about this many times. I have also made this before as well, and the Kingston denim jacket comes in the men's version, and for all of most of, if not all of, except for like the Tara jacket, stuff like that, most of Rebecca Page patterns come in children's versions, and so you can also make it for children as well. So the Kingston denim jacket is an example of that. It has a men's version, and then the men's version have an expansion pack where you can make a knit hood and the knit sleeves on it, but then there's a family bundle as well that you can make. You get the women's, the men's, and the children's. And here's the other thing. Right now, at the time I'm recording this, all of Rebecca Page Patterns bundles are on sale. So it may be advantageous, instead of just buying just the pattern, that you get the bundle if you need it. But anyway, everything will be linked down below. I have made the Monte Carlo maxi dress as well. I have made the Comfy Cow, and that Comfy Cow also comes in the men's version as well as, like I said, the children's. The Arabella skirt I have made. I've also made the Brielle blouse. Now, if anybody remember that review, the Brielle and the Arabella is in the same video. You'll notice that on the playlist. But anybody who know that top did not work for me. I did not like it. And so you can read that whole review in that video. And I will say, out of everything that I have made from Rebecca Page, that is the only pattern I did not care for. And it was more the style, not the pattern. It was just the style. Just anything that's coming all up here and everything just didn't, I wasn't comfortable in, and it didn't necessarily look right on me. I've made the reversible wrap belt. You all know I just made that for a birthday look in this past February. And so I will link to that as well, because I think I talked about it in the same video. So I'll link to that as well. Well, it's all in the playlist. You'll see it. I have made the Megan wrap dress, which was a dress I made for Easter about 2 years ago, maybe. Maybe that was 2 or 3 years ago. The Megan wrap dress. I've also made, I think more recent, I think this was late last summer, was the sports bra as well as the basic underwear. And so yeah, I have a full review on all of those in the playlist, which will be listed down in the description box, and I will put it up below. So far as the patterns that I have just talked about, all 15 of those, again, I have links for all of them. I'll just go ahead and leave, maybe it'll be easier. I'll leave a link for all of the patterns that I have made down below, but additional links so far as like the bundle, things like that, is in the actual video, the review video. So it's your choice. I just want to give you options. Either you can just click down below or go watch the reviews for those to see how they turned out and see if it's something that you may be interested in. So what does that mean for the channel and for you? Well, pretty much I'm gonna keep sewing Rebecca Page patterns. That's it. But as a brand ambassador, obviously, as brand ambassadors, we do get sneak peek and upcoming of new pattern releases, different things like that. So make sure you're following me over on Instagram and all of that. I will be sharing some of those sneak peeks, and every month there won't be a particular day, but every month you will get a Rebecca Page make from me. I will have a makeup on the channel. Again, it's not a particular day I'm choosing. It's just, it'll fall into some plans I already have. And so some of the plans that I have will just be Rebecca Page patterns, plus some of those new releases I spoke about. And so yeah, you can expect a continuation of me talking about Rebecca Page patterns, reviews, different things of that nature. And so yeah, make sure that you are following along so you know when sales are coming up. Specifically right now, the sale that is going on, if you have not, make sure that you're on the Rebecca Page newsletter list as well, because if you missed it, you know that they just released this new pattern, the wrap cardigan, which is so cute. Yes, I am making it, and it's for a specific look. What I do like about the pattern is not only do you have the tie around, it wraps and ties around, it has the deep waistband, the band at the bottom, and then a narrow band around the neckline, but you have the option of doing the tie or a button. I like the idea of doing a button because I think I have something in mind how I would do that. Just a look I'm thinking of. And so yeah, so stay tuned for that. But it is on sale currently, and if you are interested in the wrap cardigan, and of course it comes in a children's, if you want to do mini me version, it comes in that as well. I will leave a link to the new wrap cardigan pattern down in the description box, and you can go check that out. Just newly released and dropped. So yeah, that is the exciting news. I figure, why don't I go ahead and jump right in and get that out of the way for you so I can share with you a revisit. And so so far as the pattern, if you don't catch the original video, super easy. So the free version is super easy. All you're doing is just 4 pattern pieces. That is it. You have the front, the back, and then you have the front skirt and the back skirt, and of course you can do the maxi length, or you can adjust it to make it shorter, different things of that nature. But I serged everything, turned up, serged and turned up, and just made it real super duper simple for putting this together. And it does have the V again, and you have the option of doing say if you want to do a neck band. I didn't, because the pattern just calls for you to serge and turn over, and that's what I did, just to keep it simple. Just to keep it simple for you guys and know something free. You want to try something from Rebecca Page, especially if you haven't tried Rebecca Page patterns. This is a good one because you can do it, make a top, hack it into a top like I have, or make the dress version. So yeah, if you have any questions about Rebecca Page patterns, definitely leave them down in the comment section below and I will get back to you right away. So now let me share with you this fabric haul and some sewing plans. So yeah, now we're going to get into the fabric haul. I'm going to share a couple pieces that I have picked up and how this kind of rolls into some sewing plans that I have coming up. So I recently did some fabric shopping. One of the things is, I want to say I am working on 2 pattern tests and a new pattern release. You will see those coming out over the next month. So yeah, make sure, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so you can see when those pattern test releases and new pattern releases are coming out. But all 3 are very good. There's a potential 4th one, but all 3 very good that I am working on. So I have a little bit of a mini haul. I picked up some fabrics from Cali Fabrics recently. A couple of these pieces are quite boring because it's just black, but I'll tell you what I'm using them for. And then of course one is in my favorite color, and then the next one will be, again, something I mentioned before that I'm just going to go ahead and tell you about today. So I have this, this is more like this is a stretch rayon jersey. It's just black. It was on sale at Cali Fabrics. They had a sale. It could still be on sale now, I'm not sure, but I know this was maybe a couple weeks ago. And so it was $6.79 a yard is what I'm looking at, and I got 1 yard, and this is for one of the an accent piece to one of the projects that I will be working on that I'm telling you about. It's a new pattern release that'll be coming up, and so I had picked that up. I only needed a yard because, like I said, I'm just using it for some accent pieces. And then I picked up, this is called their Black Designer Stretch Cotton French Terry. And this here, I picked up 2 yards, and this was also $6.79 a yard on sale. And I just picked this up, and so it has that French terry backing. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, French terry backing and then regular right side. The only reason I picked these up is to make some what I have on now. You saw in the pictures I have on some orange male joggers, MEL. This from Seamwork. I had hacked the joggers into shorts, and I really love them. And so these the ones I have on are getting kind of big, but cheater method, I've been drying them, trying to shrink them up. And so that has worked a little bit, not that much, which tells you about the fabric doesn't shrink a whole heck of a lot, because this is a cotton jersey. And so I have dried them a couple times, and it did kind of work a little bit, but I want some black, just some plain black ones, and so that's why I picked that up, since I saw it and it was on sale anyway. And then you will see what this is next week, but I am doing a collaboration, and you'll see who that is with next week. But I picked up this beautiful, this is called Pink, Purple, Teal, and Orange Geometric Stripe Rayon Chally, and I have 3 yards. This is from Cali Fabrics. I will link to these fabrics, as long as they're still available, down in the description box. But this is what I had, and so the design goes like this across. Let me just do it like this. This, isn't that beautiful? Yes, in my colors. You all know I shop in my for the look that I'm going for. I do shop in my fabric colors, but it's also, you all know, like I said, it's to give the story that I want to give for that particular garment. And this particular garment is going to be a beautiful garment, but you will see what that is come next week. But that is one that I have picked up, and so I will be starting on that actually in a couple of days. And then, oh, I wanted to share with you guys, I think I had shared that I wanted to get some of that rainbow, the rainbow threads from wall wax, and so I did get my wall wax order in because I had to order a few things. And I always, as long as I plan correctly, I will always get my handbag and wallet thread, which is the Mara 70, and I get my regular machine thread from all Gutermann from Wawak, and I try to order as many spools as I think I need at a time, and then I'll poke around and see if there's some other things I want to pick up. And so this time I did poke around for a couple other things, because what I went for was the Gutermann elastic thread. I have the black, and because Gutermann elastic thread on Wawak comes in 4 different colors. I want to say it's red, navy blue, black, and white. So I picked up the black and white elastic thread because I want to work on a shirring project. Have not done shirring before. I do have a couple spools already in my stash, but I just picked up a couple more just in case I run out. So yeah, expect a shirring project to be coming up. It's probably sometime in September. But the other thing I picked up that I really wanted, and it's for my serger, I picked up the Maxi Lock Swirls thread, and I will just link to the page where all the swirl colors are, because they have a ton of colors and I want more. But I picked this one up. This one, as if you can tell, is a pink swirl, which I think is absolutely adorable. And I picked up purple. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Surprise, surprise. I picked it up in purple, swirl purple, because I know I will be making jeans, and I want the overlock thread, the serger thread, to be in purple. I already know that. So I was like, I'm just gonna pick up, and I did pick up 4 spools of each because it's such a good price. It really is such a good price. And as a matter of fact, I think I probably will use the pink in that fabric that I just showed you for the dress next week, if I don't French seam. So I'm thinking about French seaming the garment that I'll be making, but if I decide not to, I will use the decorative serger thread for that. So that is everything I picked up. And then I picked up a couple spools of, I think, black thread. So this was my package from Wawak. So yeah. And then the other thing, because, okay, so let me just say this. You all know, if you saw, I think it was the video, my Rose Claire, Cashmere Rose Claire dress I talked about. You all know I've had my colors done. For those who are new, I've had my colors done. I'll leave a link to the whole playlist. You can go check it out from the process, what I thought my colors were, to what the reveal was. You get to meet the person that actually did my colors, all that good stuff is in that playlist. And so if you saw my Cashmere Rose Claire video, you know that I talked about in that video that I wanted to do a full purple, call it collection, call it look, book, I don't care what you call it, I want purple. And so purple, I absolutely, you guys know, for years, actually 2 years in a row, maybe 4 years ago, 2 Decembers in a row, I made purple coats. One was a big 4 pattern, I forget which one, and then the other was the Cashmere Red Chilton Trench. I made that. And so always been drawn to purple, always been my favorite color. And I have a band of purple. I had to just grab it for those who are new. Remember, I had my color flag, and it has, and the color flag just has some of your colors in it. And then I have the swatch book as well, but then I also printed out my color sheet that came in my report. And so there are several shades of colors, and of course, you know, colors have sister colors and different complementary colors. And so I will be picking from all of that purple. And what I will be doing is, heads up, for those who might not be interested, you might not want to follow along. For those who are interested, yes, my 2021 fall winter mood board, I have decided will be different shades of purple, hands down. Yes, I will have some pops of color maybe here and there, but everything is coming excuse me, from my purple. Everything is coming from the purple, and I am super duper super excited about it, because you all know I'm working on my which I'll have videos coming up, so make sure you stay tuned, my summer collection, my summer 2021 mood board. I'm working through those, and so I'm not obviously going to start on the fall until I'm done with the summer. And for those who don't know, I am in Texas, and it will be hot here for a few more months to come. So I'm still sewing summer type garments, or things that will be able to transition smoothly into fall. And again, I'm in Texas. It's going to be hot for some months to come, so it works for me. But I am going to do, there are a few looks I'm dead set on doing. I am in the process of creating my Pinterest mood board, all purple. I will share it with you. Right now is private, but I will share it with you when I share my plans and everything for the fall winter mood board. I will share the link to that Pinterest board. But I am having so much fun finding all things purple to recreate, and I'm just excited about it. Purple just brings me joy, makes me happy, and I look good in it. So so yeah, let me show you. Okay, one of the fabrics that I picked up, because I will have, they won't all be solids. No, I take that back. It might be a lot of solids. There will be some print, but don't hold me to it, how I'll roll it out. Initially, my mind is telling me a majority of the pieces will be solids with pops of color, or a piece that has a nice splash of print in it. And so this is that piece. That piece that has that nice loud splash of print design in it. Woo! Can you tell where I got this from? If anybody has been following Melanated Fabrics, you all know this is one of the fabrics that, one of their newer fabrics, is actually an ITY knit. I was very hesitant on getting it because I don't like ITY knits. I don't. But I was reading the description of it. It didn't feel, and it does not feel, from the description, it read as if it wouldn't be like some ITYs. And I guess there's, you know, different versions and qualities of ITY fabrics. But I said, I'll take a chance, because of course the main color in this is purple and pink. Pink also is one of my colors in my color analysis there. And so I said, I'm going to take a chance and get it, and I'm glad that I did, because it is not like, I've gotten some ITY, which I have in my swatch book, that I've marked do not buy again, do not buy again, because it seems so cheap. It just felt cheap. It sold horribly, but the feel of this, and I felt the two, this does not feel like that. This feels nice, and I won't say sturdy, it's drapey, obviously, right? It's a nice drapey fabric, but it definitely feels 100 times better than the other ITYs I have in my stash. And this is actually, I think I know what I'm gonna do with this, a wrap dress. It will be a wrap dress. It may be my sew revisit, the Cashmere at Appleton. You guys know I've made like 3 or 4 of those, and but at a larger size. So I want to revisit that, and I'm thinking this will be absolutely gorgeous in that wrap dress. Plus it'll go with some other pieces that I am working on. So yes, I am super excited about that. But you'll get more information about the that mood board once I'm wrapping up my current mood board, which, just for reference, I should be able to wrap up the summer one in September. I should be able to, if all goes well and as planned. I should be able to wrap up my summer in September, but if not, there might be a couple things that straggle into October, because you know I have a handbag, 2 handbags, handbag and a clutch that I'm making, and then I think I have 4 or 5 more garments. And so yeah, it's not a lot. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And the last thing I'll share for those who are interested, I did, because I knew that I'm doing a whole purple collection. I had a market a couple about a month ago, and one of the vendors that was there was paparazzi vendor, and so I just immediately was drawn to everything purple she had on her table. And I picked up a few things because I knew I was doing this collection. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need some more jewelry. And so, and you all know paparazzi jewelry is $5. So this whole set was $5. And so look at that. And then it comes with the earrings. So cute. So super cute. That is one piece that I picked up. And then I picked up 3 pieces. And then the second piece that I picked up, which is so cute. Sorry about that, I had to let that go by. But this here is one that ties, has the tie. But look at that, look at those earrings, just gorgeous. And then this is the necklace, just absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is a nice deep purple, so super pretty. And then the other thing I picked up was a bracelet. I really like this bracelet. I'm actually thinking this is gonna go with, let me just show it to you. Look at that. This here, when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so cute with the look for some jeans. I'm just gonna put it on. So it's a bracelet. Isn't that cute? And I was like, that would be so cute, a jean look. Because I have plans for some jeans, a denim look and everything. If I find the right shade of purple, like this here, obviously it's in the purple family, might be more like that fig. If I find, if I can find, and if you guys know where I can find maybe some either denim or maybe some cotton twill might work. Something like that in this color so I can make some jeans, let me know. But I'll be on the lookout too. But I just love, look at that, I absolutely love that. Love, love, love. So yeah, that is the jewelry that I picked up. I wanted to share with you. Again, each piece was $5. So yeah, I am so excited to have shared everything with you today. If you have any questions, again, I know this was a little bit of a chatty video, but I told you to pull up a chair, beverage of choice. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. Remember, every pattern that I mentioned, a link to the pattern will be down below, and I will leave a link to the playlist if you want to just check out the playlist first, look at my reviews, different things of that nature. And then in those videos, the links to the patterns are also there as well. So yeah, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today, and stay tuned for Sunday. Sunday's video is another sew along, and I'm so happy to finally bring it to you, and you will see what that is on Sunday. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell. Don't forget to thumbs up the video on your way out. That helps me more than you know. I greatly appreciate everybody. You all have a blessed rest of your week, and we will see you on Sunday. Bye.